あー、殺されるやつか。殺されるんよな、こいつに。
Welcome to NBA2K23.
If you're joining from the Go Boat or in the city, there are
はい、
new
これ
events
で
you're
まあ
going to want to
1000
check
か
out.
2000やって
Working on leveling
夜
up? Then
や
pay
るときま
attention.
でやめま
Pay
す。
attention right now.
What's new in
配信見るの
2K23?
はこれがおもろい
This
んじゃない
weekend,
の？
on the Goat Boat, it's Dunk Fest. Work with the community to reach the target number of dunks.
はい。
In the city,
And with more of the season behind us than ahead of us, these teams have more or less taken their final form, Grant.
Yeah, BA. I mean, everyone's done a good job moving pieces around and figuring out what works. Now it's just about protecting your record and getting it done out there.
Here's the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Holiday and Connaughton are in at guard. Giannis and Lopez are the bigs. And it's Middleton in at the 3. Here's Boss. Great D that time for Antetokounmpo. Middleton outside. The shot no good. And Phoenix the other way now. They've traveled to Milwaukee last time they faced the Bucks and came away with the win.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
And it was funny, the road arena didn't bother them at all. I mean, they locked in, focused, and executed. And got it done.
Here's Middleton coming off a Suns make. Connaughton outside. Pass to Holiday. Here's Middleton. And it's Middleton finishing it off.
Terrific find that time by Holiday. You get open, Drew will get it to you.
And that knee injury sidelining Chris Middleton in last year's playoffs, Grant. How much did the Bucks miss his impact on the floor?
Well, BA, it was a huge loss. He's their main perimeter scoring threat. That's why his game complements Giannis so perfectly.
Here's Boss. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Booker. True on the 14-footer.
If there's one guy in the league who's never going to give up on the mid-range shot, it's Booker. If the D gives it to him, he'll take it.
Connaughton passes to Holiday.
No.
Middleton outside. Fires the 3. The shot off that time. And Phoenix the other way now. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
I really think that L has to fall on their defense, or a lack thereof. Just not enough focus at that end of the floor.
Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way that you can justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on the losing end.
And so it's Milwaukee with it. Coming off a Suns make. Lopez passes to Holiday. Phoenix grabs the miss. It's Bridges on the wing. Out to the right wing. Here's Boss. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
The Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
That free throw, no good. Well, the city of Phoenix really embracing Chris Paul as soon as he arrived.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the latter stages of his career now. But you would never know it based on how hard he plays every single night. He just makes everyone on this team so much better.
Owens is checked in for Lopez. Now here's Connaughton. An 11-point game for him in the win against Sacramento.
Yeah, what about his work on the glass? I mean, he was an all-around contributor to a winning effort.
To me, this is the next step for Giannis, wanting to improve that jump shot, especially off the catch.
Outside Booker. Pass to Boss.
2 minutes remaining.
Shoots from 14. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Middleton's got his second bucket on the night.
Middleton really is an amazing shooter. Absolutely amazing, especially from long distance.
Phoenix calls timeout.
And last season, Giannis passing Kareem Abdul-Jabbar as the...
The Bucks trail, and grab both Giannis and Kareem dominated the paint, but they get it done differently.
Yeah, that they do. Kareem, possibly the best ever in the post, whereas Giannis might be the most dominant slasher and driver in league history.
On the floor for Milwaukee. At forward, it's the talented Giannis and Middleton. Pat Connaughton is out there with Grayson Allen, and it's Ibaka in at center.
For the Bucks, Chris Middleton, 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Well, Clark, Chris Middleton not slowing down when it comes to his production.
Yeah, I love the fact he's improved so much as a passer, B.A., sharing the ball more than he ever has and doing it more effectively. And, of course, we know what he can do when he looks to score. He is a bucket.
You know, for this Bucks team, they seem to play together as well as any team we've seen recently.
Yeah, this team has a bunch of players who complement each other very well. And they've got so many different ways that they can play on the floor. That's what makes them so successful. Well, that and Giannis.
Thanks. Well, Boss in their last matchup against the Warriors provided a really nice lift. He dropped 11 points, and plus, he nabbed a couple boards. Wow! Him in that game. Confident performance.
Yeah, spot on, Allie. He was aggressive in that game. Really took initiative.
He really made an impact, and he'll be looking to repeat that kind of performance again tonight.
Yeah, I agree. They really need him. I mean, they need his energy, and they need his talent on the floor.
Here's Paul after the Bucks picking up a basket just moments ago. Right wing. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Mikal Bridges checked in for the Suns. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Lopez, he's checked in for Ibaka. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
And here's Connaughton for 3. And he buries his first look.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Outside Booker. Step back shot. And it's in there. Booker's got 6 points.
A really nice play by Booker. I mean, he gives you size out of the backcourt and can finish with either hand.
Connaughton outside. Allen finds Connaughton. Clock at 6. And Boss pulls it down.
Against length. Good job trying the fadeaway, but it is a low probability shot.
He drains out after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
The Bucks have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Middleton against Bridges. Middleton passes to Allen. He can't get that one to fall. And Phoenix the other way now. Following this game, they host the Magic. That'll be the second of a 2-game stretch at home. They get it back. The kick out to Paul. Pass to Boss. The rebound by Allen.
Probably not the shot they had in mind. You can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Middleton from the outside. Milwaukee, no good that time either. The Suns leading.
2 minutes.
In transition, here come the Bucks. Middleton outside, launches it. The Suns clear it. You know, some have said those old school power forwards, guys like Charles Oakley, they're becoming outdated. You see that, Grant?
Well, first of all, the physicality in the game is no more. The way Oakley would hit you and bruise you, you can't do that in today's game. And guys like Oakley are now playing the 5 position, and they're shooting 3-pointers. So a lot of it just is because the game has changed and evolved since the 90s when Oakley dominated.
A great skill level in the game right now.
No question.
And the Bucks call time here. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only...
And so it's the Phoenix Suns with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Just pound.
The Bucks, 28.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. One guy who's been getting it done is Chris Middleton.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
So far in the game, Owens with the upper hand on MP.
He's slowly moving into the game mentally, it seems. Owens came in ready to fire away.
The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. And it's Boss in at the power forward position. And that's the group for Monty Williams as we begin the second half. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Well, Giannis Antetokounmpo has won MVPs, Defensive Player of the Year, and a championship. But he says, quote, I am not satisfied. As the leader of this team, that's the tone I set. I don't care about trophies. I care about getting better. And that's what I've done my entire career. Brian, he stays focused.
Nose to the grindstone, Allen. Thanks for that. 5 on the clock. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. Antetokounmpo for 3, and Ayton pulls it down.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. They've been absolutely dominant.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
And this is exactly what you love to see. Up big, not letting up, keep on applying pressure to their defense.
Boy, the overwhelming strength of Giannis just excels at fighting his way through the defense. Very impressive.
Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Three-pointer, Holiday. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
Here's Booker. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
The Suns have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Excellent timing by Ayton on the alley-oop pass. He's perfectly positioned to throw it down.
Timeout called. Milwaukee. You know, Clark, only a handful of teams have won more individual MVP awards than the Bucks.
That's really interesting, B.A., that you mentioned that. But that's how it goes when you have players like Kareem and Giannis walking through your door. And who knows, Giannis might have even more in him before he's done.
Craig is checked in for Paul. The Bucks also with a sub. Ingles, he's checked in for Middleton. Ingles against Craig. Pass to Holiday. And here's Lopez. Fades. That shot missing.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Booker for 3. Sends it home from 3-point land. Booker's got 9 points.
They are shooting the lights out and doing a good job of maintaining this lead.
Not many empty trips for this group. It seems everything's falling for him this half.
Connaughton outside. 1:44 left in the third quarter. Three-pointer, Holiday. Here's Lopez. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. To halt the run. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances.
Outside Booker. Pass to Bridges. Over Connaughton. Again, the Suns good for two.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Now here's Holiday. To the middle. Stolen by Bridges. There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside Craig to the paint. Oh, deflected. No. Lopez with the steal.
Sorry.
Here's Holiday. And down it goes. 2 points. Holiday's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Boy, Holiday's a strong guard, does not mind mixing it up at all. He can play physical if he needs to.
And Ayton with the stuff.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Offensive board. And they converted last on attempt number 3. Antetokounmpo has got 4 points now in the quarter. Booker, the pass to Bridges. With 4 on the clock. And the layup is good. And the Suns lead by 20.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. Suns ahead, just dominating this one. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And from the two-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty.
With some changes. Ibaka, he's checked in for Portis. And Giannis Antetokounmpo is subbed in for Connaughton. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Phoenix?
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
And also, their mid-range game has been outstanding. They're just finding holes in the defense and exploiting them.
He is creeping up in those all-time conversations. Giannis has won regular season and Finals MVP plus Defensive Player of the Year.
Sorry.
The resume, and he is not done for a while, folks.
Taking a look at the Bucks. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Owens. Then it's Chris Middleton. Then there's Drew Holiday. And it's Ibaka in at the 5.
You know, this is one of the reasons why Giannis's teammates appreciate him, because when they're open, he finds them.
Middleton against Payne. Pass to Boss. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Owens. Phoenix making some changes. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Saric. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for Johnson. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Connaughton's checked in. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. And the basket by Bridges.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Pass to Owens. Connaughton outside.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Antetokounmpo. 5 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. And Connaughton gets a 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Boss. Antetokounmpo covering. Here's Boss. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. They pinned that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Team foul. At the line for your
that one's off. And the Suns making a change here. Booker's checked in. Brook Lopez is checked in for Milwaukee. Second free throw, no good.
Everybody knows Giannis is elite. But just in case you have any doubt, he's got a trophy case you need almost the whole team to lift.
Kept alive. Back to Antetokounmpo. Second chance effort. Wow, way off the mark. Phoenix has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Well, Clark, Antetokounmpo's awards certainly do put him in some rare company.
Along with Jordan and Hakeem, the dream. BA, I mean, Giannis is one of 3 players ever to win MVP, Finals MVP, and Defensive Player of the Year. Rarefied air indeed.
And the shot's good.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Suns.
I'd say the rim protection really turned things around in their favor.
Yeah, their defensive rotations have been superb. They've been trying to challenge every shot. I love their effort.
And their efforts tonight pushed them to 41 wins on the year so far.
And even though this season series was only 2 games, a sweep is still a sweep.
I tell you what, no matter how brief it is, anytime you can get a season series sweep, you're happy.
Pass to Boss. 26 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. From 11 feet away, and that one hits the back iron. Antetokounmpo against Bridges. Count that bucket.
Once Giannis gets going now, he stays hot. He's capable of putting the entire offense on his broad shoulders.
So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. So long, everybody.